Welcome to Aaron Plays. In this episode, we'll be doing turn 6 of Scenario 18, Pandemonium from Storming the Gap, where I'm playing the NATO forces, desperately trying to hold on to this town until turn 10. So it's just landed some special forces here by a helicopter. There's an East Germans tank formation over this side, which is, as you can see, quite disrupted. And we have some East Germans over here, infantry assaulting forward. But the biggest threat now is the Soviet special forces that have landed here. So, moving on. My helicopter. So that instantly gets rid of that marker because my helicopter didn't activate in turn 5. Okay. So the question is, my helicopter is currently hovering at one height, so he can't see over here. Now that the Soviet forces are there, I think he needs to come and engage. So I'm going to change his mode to, now if I fly him at level 2, is there any Warsaw Pact anti-air assets available? Not at the present moment. So let's go into flying mode. Okay, now I can move up to 12 movement points in this mode. Sorry, up to 12 hexes and fire. I'm at level 2, so I'm coming in. Wait a minute, that's a good point. The Soviet infantry have got some assets. What have they got available? They got anti-air assets there and anti-tank, which they can allocate. Well, I've got to do something about these guys. Staying back is not doing anything. These could activate and come straight at me, so risking it for a biscuit then. So this has got a range of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Let's come in. 1, 2. Now we'll see if they actually use the anti-air assets. Drawing a card for them. And it's card 47. There's definitely a fire command on that card within point blank and within normal range. So we'll give this guy the anti-air asset. There it is. Okay, so he's got 3 at 5 using, what is this, SA7. It's point blank, so it's 3 at 4. 1 hit on my helicopter. Okay, 2 at 5 saves. Didn't save, so 1 hit on the helicopter, which means he's disrupted. Okay. Missile check on that. Yep, they're fine. Ops completed. That unit. Okay, that was my helicopter. Next up, my armor. Okay, my pattern tanks over here. As I've said, I think this is the biggest threat. So engaging them directly. Look at that, 2 at 3 on their assault. I think shooting them is probably the best result. But I really don't want this armor to recover over here either. This is the bigger threat. Okay, this tank here, well, first of all, let's go through the steps. There is no refresh required, nothing disrupted. I'm happy where the HQ is. So straight into the actions. He'll just shoot over to here. So he's got 4 at 5, point blank range, 4 at 4. 3 hits. That's good. That's good. 3 hits. He's got one save due to the height, 1 at 5 to save, which he does. So he's now reduced and disrupted. That's a good start. Okay, that puts him as ops complete. Right, my HQ, I'm going to fire on this lead tank here. Too close for comfort to the town. So again, 4 at 5 becomes 4 at 4 for point blank, 6 at 4. 4 hits. Okay. 3 at 5 to save. No saves. Boom. All right, place Rex. Okay. Right. So that now takes them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 losses. 50% losses. So their morale drops to 6 from now on. Okay. And he's now ops complete. Right. Next card. Abrams on top of the hill here. Well, again, this is the main threat. Or at least got to try and curtail this threat. So 3 at 5 against infantry. Range of 5. So it's 3 at 4. Only 1 hit. However, he doesn't have a saving throw because he's in open ground. So he's disrupted. Oh, I had an extra dice there for my HQ. There's 2 hits. So in actual fact, he's reduced as well then. Ops complete. Next, out the bag, my aircraft. I wonder when that was. That didn't come in last time. Right, Warthog. Okay, first of all, we have to see here if he arrives on the field. 1, he achieves surprise. 6, he's been engaged. He arrives. Okay. All right, well, I've managed to disrupt 2 of these units. I think, yeah. I think I'm going to go for this one. The anti-air asset's being used here against my helicopter. They don't have another anti-air asset. No. Not available anyway. Okay. So that'll be 3 at 4 on that infantry. That's 2 hits. Again, they've got no saves because it's to the aircraft, it's open ground. So 2 hits, right. My aircraft, see what he does. He's got a morale of 7. And he decides, that's it. I've done my job. Thank you very much for my participation. Auf Wiedersehen. Yeah, it's got a German pilot. Or he's based in Germany, so he thinks he knows all the German he needs to know. Auf Wiedersehen. He's gone. All right, so he did 2 hits on this infantry. Again, no save. So they're reduced and disrupted. And the HQ has taken a hit. So their morale drops to what's on the card now. So their morale is 7. Ops completed. Reduced. There we go. Not ops completed. They haven't done anything yet. Okay, so that was my aircraft. It did 1 flyover and hurt the HQ. Right, next up. Right, so that's this command. So let's put them HQ. Now, where are they going to place their HQ? Ideally, to keep most units in command, I should imagine here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just out. So maybe here then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. All right. Keeps them all in command. Excellent. So he goes there. Right. So in the refresh, nothing missiles. Have they got anything that's missile low? That needs to be bumped up. Doesn't look like it. No. And then disruptions. Okay, got a fair few of those. So their morale is still 7. So starting over up here for the BMP and the infantry. Yeah, they all okay. All right, over to this stack here. BMP. That's an 8, so no. The infantry with them. Yes. The infantry is okay, but the BMP is still disrupted. This BMP over here. No. And over here, get some infantry. Yes. Okay, so they are ready to rock and roll. Okay, so drawing a card for them. We draw card 48. Right. So first off, we're going to look at this gun here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7x range there. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7x range there. Both of these are in line of sight of the HQ. And both of them are a pain in the butt for these East German forces. So that's got 1 unit, that's got 2. So 1 to 4, they fire there. 5 to 6, they fire there. They fire on the Bradleys because they are susceptible to HE. So 3 at 4 into there. 3 dice at 4. That's 3 hits. Okay. So that is 1 on each plus 1 left over. Okay. So it was, as they're identical, we'll say the top one takes the 2 hits. Okay. He's got 1 at 6 to save and the Woods 2 at 6 to save. No save, so he's taken 2 hits. So he's disrupted and reduced. The other one that's taken 1 hit, 1 at 6 to save, still 2 at 6 to save. He saved his 1 hit. Okay. So let me just double check. I think that's how it's done. No, did that wrong. Okay, that's the problem with the similarity between this and the Nations at War. The onboard artillery here, they strike each target with that 3 at 4. Okay, so that first one actually took 3 hits, and is therefore, yeah, 2 saves, which it made 1 of. No, it made. Took 3 hits, gets 2 saves. I don't think he got any of them. That's why he was reduced and disrupted. So he is actually eliminated. Let's place a wreck there. All right. Disrupted and delete, place that there. So now 3 at 4 at this target, though we know he's made 1 save. 3 at 4, that's 2 hits, which he made 1 save. So he's just disrupted. Okay. Yes. Stacking in front of these guys, maybe not such a good idea. Ops completed. Right. In a minefield, in a minefield. Okay. We need to disrupt this guy, ideally, but we don't really have the weapons to do so. If we go in there, we could unload the infantry in there with the HQ. However, we will be taking the fire from this before we do so. Right, well, let's see what they say. They're on card 48. So what is their orders? So it says, if in point blank, assault if player unit disrupted. Okay, so they need to disrupt this one to do the assault, otherwise fire. That's the ideal unit to assault with. So what's this one is going to fire? This could fire across here, but not much hope. 1, 2. Okay, they haven't really got anything else that can fire effectively on them. Because we're looking at the HE firepowers here, not the Turk fire. Remembering they're in an improved position. I think they're going to be swamped. They can only stop one. So this is the one that will most likely succeed, but they will try probably, and this is a judgment call with these forces. So either one of these, one to unload the infantry there, that can go in there, unload the infantry in there. So that one can't get there. That one's too far. 1, 2. Well, 3. No, it can. 1, 2. It doesn't cost any movement points to enter a wreck. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see which one starts this assault. It's these guys. So 1. I think they're going to have to fire the town now. You know, this is where I'm out thinking myself, but I can't stop all of them. Someone's going to get in. Anything else that can fire over here? Well, he's now been committed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 range. Yeah, okay. We'll fire this first then. So the Dragon anti-tank guided missile over here, 6 range, that's long range. 3 at 4, so it's 3 at 5 on this. Ably assisted by HQ, 5 at 5. 2 hits. Okay. He's got 1 at 5 to save. You say that, so he's only disrupted. Disrupted still stops the attack though. Infantry automatically disrupted, yeah. And we've got ops complete. Okay. Missile ammo. Dragon's still fine. They are now ops complete. Okay, so that's that one. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These guys. 1. There is only the Tau ADGM. So it fires. Yeah, might as well. So it's 4 at 4, 4 at 3 with the range. 4 dice at 3. 3 hits. Okay. 1 at 5 to save. Save 1, so 2 get through, which is enough to knock that out, disrupt and then be eliminated. The infantry, they're also eliminated. Okay, so we hold that threat there. Place a wreck. Move with the infantry. Okay, check the missile ammo. Got plenty of ammo, but now ops complete. Okay, so I've got nothing. I can stop this guy, go to there, and then in. Okay, so he's at 2 at 4. One hit, which is ignored because of the improved position. So they haven't been able to soften me up. I'm at 2 at 4. I score nothing, but I hold the ground. They fall back into their ops completed. Okay, and again, nothing to stop these guys moving to there. And now the big assault comes to there. Okay, so they've got 4 at 4 now. The HQ assisting, 4 at 4. Only one hit, which is ignored because of the improved position. The improved positions are lovely. True, that was a rubbish roll. 2 at 4 back. 2 hits. Okay, so we force those back onto there. 2 hits means he's disrupted and reduced. The vehicle isn't disrupted. And then checks for the HQ. 1, 2, 3, it's okay? It's okay. If that been reduced, then morale would have dropped. Well, that was a bit upsetting for them because they threw everything at that. Okay, so there's another unit here. It does say assault if player unit otherwise fire. Can they assault here? Assault if player unit disrupted, otherwise fire. It's not even disrupted, is it? Two at 4, he's at 2 at 5. But he could assault there. There's no defensive fire here. Okay. Oh, wait, stacking him. That landed. That's 2. That's hard stack. So he's out of range. Okay. 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. One. Would I send them in if I was playing them? Yes, I would. 2 at 5. 1 hit. Ignored. 2 at 4 back. 1 hit. Not ignored. 4 back. Disrupted. So that fortification. Improved position. Absolute stunning. Okay, so this guy can now move on, and he's out of sight, so he moves towards which objective? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These ones come over as well, try and assist in this, because they need to take that to then get through to there, or do they? That's the objective. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ops complete. I think that's everyone from that command done. Okay. Next. All right. That's first end of operations. These two still need to be brought back in. My infantry. I think that's all of them. Right, so that's refresh. Ammo. We're okay for ammo. Command. We're okay with command where the HQ is. Disruptions. Don't think we have anyone disrupted. No. Okay. Off-board artillery. Okay, so we've got one lot of DP ICMs. So let's see if I can bring that down on these buggers. Okay, so yeah, we have one battery DP ICMs. It only affects one hex. So I think we're going to try and affect. I think this infantry is still the biggest threat. So we'll try and hit it there. So roll for accuracy is accurate. Okay. Now, DPICMs, according to the rules, I've got to roll a strike reduction. So 2, 3, 11, or 12. Roll on 2 dice. 2d6. Roll on 9. No, so it comes in at full effect, which is 3 at 4. 3 dice at 4. Wow, 3 hits. Short and sweet, that's the last of my off-board artillery. Okay, that takes out that infantry, as they have no cover. The HQ is therefore suppressed. Okay, effectively, I think I've dealt with that infantry threat now. True, they can recover. Their morale is now 7. They can come in out of command here, but they're no longer the threat they posed. That's due really to the sequence of the cards. Okay, so therefore now to my infantry command itself. All these guys are going to be able to climb into me in a moment if they get a second activation. So I'm going to fire the towel into that infantry is no longer mounted. Over here, it's already disrupted. Let's see if we can knock it out. 1, 2, 3 hex range. So it's 4 at 3. 4 dice at 3. 2 hits. Okay, he gets 1 at 5. No, 2 hits will knock him out. He's already disrupted. So he gets to place a wreck. And then the infantry, 1 to 3, okay. They're just reduced. I should have said 1 to 3, reduced. 4, 5, 6, eliminated. They're reduced and still disrupted. Check for my missile ammo. Ooh, that is missile reload. And then the infantry will. I forgot to check for that disruption there. Okay, let's roll for the disruption. Yeah, they recover disruption. All right. Yeah. Okay, so my infantry will fire on the infantry in here because they're at full strength. Okay, so it's 2 at 5 point blank, 2 at 4. 2 hits. They're in the open, or is there a wreck there? No, there's no wreck. 2 hits. So reduced and ops complete. Ops complete. Disrupted. Right. They're ops complete. Bradley will fire. This is susceptible to H. Yeah, okay. 3 at 5 onto this one. 3 at 5, which will be 3 at 4 HE. 2 hits. He's got 1 at 5 to save. No, 2 hits. He's already reduced. That's disruption, elimination. Okay, the infantry, 1 to 3, reduce. Oh, they're already reduced. That's a good point. Put that back, place wreck. Still think you should get 1 to 3 to survive. Yeah, so they survived, they're disrupted on the wreck. Yeah. Okay, that's my Bradley done. Reduced. No, ops completed. There we go. Here, my infantry. See, this is the NATO's advantage, isn't it? They're having 2 cards in the deck. Those Soviets landed and have not been able to do anything. I mean, they've got 2 cards in the deck as well, though. That's fair enough. But, yeah. All right, so my infantry fire, 2 at 5, 2 at 4 for the range. Could have fired the HQ, but I didn't declare it. No. I'll save that for the anti-tank asset, which I'm firing over here, which will be, so the infantry did no effect. The dragon firing 4 dice, firing 3 dice at 4, 5 dice at 4 for the HQ. 2 hits. The armor has got reactive armor, so it's 3 at 5, 3 at 4, and it's in a wreck, 4 at 4. And it's in an improved position. Ignore 1 hit. 4 at 4, 4 at 4. Takes out happily, and ammo is okay. Ops completed. Keep that infantry and the mortar unit. Yeah, we're okay with it. Yeah, we're okay. Right. Next card. Abrams. Okay. Let's refresh. I think he's quite happy in his position. I think we just got to keep hitting these boys before they get to go. So firing into the valley. Four at 5, 4 at 4 because of the range. 5 at 4. That's 3 hits onto this guy. 3 at 5. No saves. Yeah, he's now become a wreck. Place wreck. Okay, ops completed. Okay. Next card. Battlefield event. So let's get the event table. Okay, rolling 2d6. It's a 6. Overwatch set. 1, 2, 3. It's NATO. It is me. Your troops have time to re-ammo and reposition themselves. Remove all ops complete markers from one friendly formation. Note, this is not a formation impulse. Simply remove the ops complete markers. Okay, I'll do that on my infantry. It's not an all activation, but it does give those guys op-5 potential when these... Yeah, okay. So that's the event. The next card is that Soviet infantry we've been decimating. I can go off now. Right, okay. So refresh, got nothing to refresh. In their command phase, they can't bring on the HQ because it's suppressed until the end of the turn. So these guys are technically out of command. Well, no, I've got a roll for out of command. So command status, the command is 7. So starting with the N11 guy, he's in command. One over here. Both are in command. The Mortaire, he's out of command. Right, and then this stack of helicopters in command, and this stack of helicopters out of command. Okay, right, disruption removal, 7. Yes. Disruption removal in this stack. Yes. Okay, and nothing else is disrupted. Okay. Actions, let's draw a card for those infantry. Right, it's card 28. Point blank is fire and assault. Well, the mortar didn't help, so that would have been useful to fire in. So, that's not that. Fire and assault. Well, they're going to be more effective on the assault part. What can these helicopters do? I know these are out of command, so these ones, what can these do? What have they got on them? If they go to, let's say, hover mode. Not a great weapon. Well, it must be a pea shooter. 1 at 5. Might be useful against the helicopters. Okay. Both of these go into hover mode. Put some at level 1 higher than this. Still can't see from here. Landed. Okay. So because in fly mode they've got, I think even in fly mode they've got no weapon, is it? Flying? No, got no weapon at all. Back to hover. 1 at 5. A range of 2. So a range of 3. They've got 1 at 6. Can't see down there. So being in these improved positions is not going to help. because they've only on 1 at 5. So they score a hit. It's ignored by the improved position. 2 lots of 1 at 6 at my helicopter then. No. Heinz the R not. Okay. So it brings us back to, well, what is that command? Can't do anything. Okay. 3 at 5 at my helicopter. At 3 at 4 at my helicopter. 3 dice at 4. I think they're just taking out the helicopter. 2 at 5 to save. It's 3 hits. Save 2 of them. Okay. Are they a 1-step unit? I think they are. Yes, they're 1-step units. It was already disrupted. Yeah, they're taking out my helicopter. Eat that. And missile ammo. He's still okay ammo-wise. And the infantry themselves can fire 2 at 6 into there, point blank. 2 at 5 into the vehicle. 2 at 5. 1 hit. He's got 2 at 6 to save. No, so he's disrupted. That's complete. So this guy just fire or assault. So it'd be 2 at 5 on there, 2 at 4 on the assault. But if he assaults, it's 4 at 4. 2 at 5. And the improved position is going to ignore 1 hit anyway. But they're risking elimination if they fail. I'm totally unsure what to do with this guy. It's not exactly what it says on the card. 2 at 5 then. No hits. Okay. So that's those special forces units done. Next card. Designated formation. Okay. Whew. The armor or the infantry. They both could use it. I think the infantry more so, because they've already gone, whereas these guys haven't gone yet. They won't go until, yeah, I think they'd use it on the infantry. The reason being is that HQ is still not out for these guys. Therefore, the end of operation cards won't go in until these guys activate. So let's give these guys a second activation. Okay, so first off then is the refresh step. They really do need to take out this position here. Oh, that's my guys. Right. After the refresh step, we have the missile ammo. I think they're okay with a missile ammo. So let's try and remove some disruptions. So start at the top here. 7. No. In this hex. Infantry. No. In this hex here. The APC. No. And the infantry. Yes. But the infantry were okay, already okay. So we'll take that roll on. There's that one there. Okay. Here. The vehicle. Yes. Here the infantry. Yes. And here the infantry. Yes. All right. Okay. Draw a card. Card 22. It says assault with firepower greater than target. All right. We know that their firepower 4 at 5 as opposed to 2 at 4. So they could assault in. Some of these can assault in, but first off, I think they'll soften up with this offboard, this artillery unit. Onto its target. They are 3 at 4. 2 hits, ignore 1, that's 1 hit. We've got the woods as cover. So it's 1 at 5. No hits. Oh, I'm going to have to give these guys a medal. Okay, ops completed. Right, well, here they come. Oh, they can come in with a vehicle now. Okay, so they're going to be 4 at 5 and 1 at 4. So 4 at 5, first of all. 1 hit, and the 1 at 4. 1 hit, which is then cancelled out by the improved position. They're not getting in, are they? My 2 at 4. 1 hit, which will go and disrupt their infantry. And they fall back. Unsuccessful again. Sort this out. Where's it? Sometimes, yeah, this is a problem. Sometimes with Vassal, it gets itself a little bit confused. Ops completed. Okay. These guys are on the minefield, so let's see if we can take it out. It's only 1 at 4, though. Oh, and it's got a minimum range. That's not so good. Yeah, minimum range weapons. These got a 1, 2, fire range 3. That's it. Okay. Assault with firepower greater than target. It is. You know there's a minefield in there, though. In we go. The vehicle can go as well. Yeah, a boost. Okay, so the vehicle in the minefield takes a hit. The infantry. Okay, right. So the infantry will be attacking 2 at 5. 2 hits on the Bradleys. That's the thing. The Bradleys fighting back at 3 at 4. Blimey, didn't realize that effective. 3 at 4. Okay. But no hits. Right. Okay. And this guy will be 1 at 6. So the Bradley falls out the hex. Okay, taking a reduction and a disruption. And ops complete. These guys took no hits, so this guy did, as he went to the minefield, he took a 5, so he's disrupted. The infantry are fine. Okay. So this guy, 2 at 6 up there. That's fully stacked. They're disrupted. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Ops complete. Well, that didn't go according to plan for them, did it? They didn't get in. Everything going for them. So infantry. Refresh. Comes off. That comes off. The HQ still doesn't come on. Ammo. Sorry, command roll. Right, 7. Out of command. 7. Oh. And the mortar. He's in command this time. Okay. Well, I can see here, he's 2 at 5. I want to get a disruption on these guys. Or these guys. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. I haven't even drawn a card for these guys. Hold on, I better do that first. 38. Yeah, it's fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fire on this target here. 2 at 5. No hits. No effect. My infantry command. Okay. All right, that's refresh. Okay. Missile reloads. Yeah. Disruptions. 7s. No, he stays disrupted. 7. He clears. Okay. Right, what we're doing now. Got no off-board artillery anymore. This is available. What can he see? He's got a minimum range of 2, I think. So he could target the mortar. Can't see down here. Or we could target their armor over here. No, we'll fire at the mortar over here. All right. So it's 3 at 5. No hits. That was rubbish. Okay. All right, so the dragon will fire at C-72. So that will be with the HQ 3 at 4, 4 at 4, 5 at 4. 5 dice at 4. That's 2 hits. Where she'll get 3 at 5, reactor 3 at 4, and then the wreck 4 at 4. 2 saves. Ammo. Still got ammo. The infantry component will fire onto these guys here, which will be, 2 at 4. 1 hit. So they're disrupted again. And these guys, slightly target-rich environment. The infantry fire down here. That's the biggest threat at the moment. So it's 2 at 4. 1 hit. And they've got 1 at 5 to save for the Rex. They save that. The Tau. There is a vehicle in there. Yeah, they'll fire on there. Then 4 at 3. 4 dice at 3. 3 hits. 2 at 5s to save. No, 3 hits. Boom. Vehicle is gone. No, you don't place multiple wrecks in the hits there. Okay, missile ammo. Yeah, this okay. Ops completed. I think that's my infantry command done. My armor. Fresh. Okay. It's getting a bit difficult to actually see opposition now because of the wrecks in the way. Shooting up this hill into the improved position. What's my vehicles? Crossing 2 wrecks, crossing 1 wreck, so we'll fire into there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hex range, so it's still point blank. 4 at 4 on the T-72. 4 at 4. Only 1 hit, and he's got 3 at 5, 4 at 5, 5 at 5. Yeah, multiple saves on that. Ops completed there. Okay. My HQ vehicle though. Yeah. Oof. Actually, he's going to move and shoot. He moves back into there. Give myself cover from these tanks. He's then still covering over here when the set comes into here. And he's just moving and shoots. He's going to try and shoot this infantry. Yeah, which he can. So it's his HE weapon, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, normal range. So it's 3 at 5, 5 at 5. 2 hits up the hill. The hill gives them 1 sense of cover. 1 at 5. No, it's 2 hits. That is elimination. 1 to disrupt, 1 to kill. Okay. I'm actually starting to feel vaguely confident I might hold the position because of these improved positions. They are proving extremely difficult. Plus getting the cards in, having 2 cards per formation. See that tank formation wasn't drawn last turn. And now the last card of this turn. And in that amount of time, so from turn 4 to the end of turn 6, they take a pounding. Right. But they're up now. So nothing to refresh. Some disruptions to remove. Our command status is mortar. He's way out of command. He's probably driving back to Berlin. Okay. Disrupting this woods. Top unit. And then tank. Both stay disrupted. This tank. Okay, remember their morale is now 6, not 7. Disrupt with the HQ. Okay. So there's 6 plus 2 for the HQ makes that 8. Okay. So they've covered that one at least. Right. Card number 19. Okay. We've got nothing here that can do anything. Over here it says, we haven't got anyone on point blank. I've got 6 hex range. Sevens can't see him. They can't see him because of the hill in front. They can see there though. 4 hex range. Okay. Fire. And they're together, so they could volley fire. That's a good point. So there'll be 3 at 4. They're in point blank. I don't know, HE. 6 hex range, that's only 3 to be point blank. So they're not point blank. LRM towards, just least risk, low risk move, but moving here, so they could move here, that's not towards. And there's everywhere else they can be seen. So there's no low risk possible. Fire at closest vehicle. Okay, so they are not going to use a HE. They're going to fire here, closest vehicle that they can see. Oh, wait a minute. My A1 Abrams was hiding behind a sandbag. Now they can shoot at him. Look, right. And they could volley fire. Yes. Back to the point blank. All right. So you can imagine these massive, I think 120, 125 millimeter cannons sort of traversing. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. There's infantry. No, wait a bit. What's that hiding behind the sandbag? It's an M1 Abrams. And the little corporal inside there and saying, you didn't put the sandbag high enough, sir. Right. Here goes then. So the main unit firing will be the 3 at 4. Because it's point blank, that's 3 at 3. The other T-72 will add another dice, that's 4 at 3. And then the HQ will add another 2, that's 6 at 3. 6 dice at 3. That is a massive 5 hits. Okay. 4 at 5 to save. 5 hits, 4 at 5 to save. Saves none of them. That bruise. Well, 4. So I should say that was 5 hits minus 1 straight away for the 4 hits, but I saved none of them. That is now a wreck. And that has effectively taken out my last Abrams. So they're gone. And they're ops complete. Okay. So onto this unit. He's got line of, actually, has he? 2 wrecks or block line of sight there. He can see there, and he can see there, so he'll engage the tank. 2 at 4. Wait a minute, did I go over 1? I think I only went over 1. No, I went over 2x, so it's blocked as well. Range 5. That's normal range shot at the infantry, or at least low risk move. There's no real low risk moves here. So he'll engage the infantry then. Two at 5. 2 hits. Just count 1 because of pre-position. 1 hit. 2 at 5 save. That 1 hit. They save it. Ops complete. I think that's it. They've been seriously smacked around. Okay. So that ends the turn. Now, let's put the in operation at the moment. Warhog's gone. Put the in operation card in there. They're still functional. They're still functional. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Still counts. They are now removed. Still okay. Still okay. Gone. Still okay. My helicopter's gone. Right. So those, I'm going to remove those cards to the card deck. Those up. There we go. Okay. All right. I'll then clean up those, delete admin counters. So we are now moving on to turn 7. There's only 10 turns, that's 4 turns I've got to hold out. Now, there's no more off-board artillery. They come on, they're now down to morale 6. These must be teetering. I'll be checking them. So it's down to on-card morale. Their inability to take these improved positions, more from luck than anything else, is meaning I'm holding on. Can I win this scenario now? I can't get the decisive victory, because to get decisive victory, I would have to reoccupy this and still exit at least 1 more tank. But could I do that? Retake this? No. I'm not even going to play for it. I'm still playing for the marginal. I've got to hold these 2 locations here. So, yeah, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. So if you enjoy what you're watching, please click like and subscribe if you've not done so already. Any comments, as per usual, much appreciated. Till the next time, bye.